You will be silent!
And now for something completely different.
Hello! Hello! There! It's a Festivus miracle!
Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Take a look, and you'll see into your imagination. We'll begin with a spin, traveling in the world of my creation. What we see will defy explanation. If you wanna view paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you want to do it. Wanna change the world? There's nothing to it.
Watch out for the medallions. My diamonds are reckless. It feels like a midget is hanging from my necklace.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Yeah, that works.
All right,
Moving on.
Hey, what about Tulip?
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, it is he, it is me, P-double-D-E-Tipple-Cuian from the Place to Be Reviews, right here with all of yous. Thursday, August 19th, 2021, and Mr. Beans is going to be prominently featured. This show is his new abode is right over on the other side of the living room, and he is none too happy about being mildly incarcerated right now. For those of you who weren't here last night, I got a new cat. My son wanted a new kitten, so we got a new kitten, and he is a little ball of fire. You know what? Hang on a second. I'm gonna grab him. I'll talk to you guys while I do this because he's not gonna stop until I let him out. And I've got the dog put up, so he's safe. They're just kind of getting acquainted now. Come on, Beansy. Come here, Mr. Beans. Let's say hi. Let's say hi. All the other animals say hi on the stream, so Mr. Beans is going to be no exception to the rule. He is a little tabby. Here he is right here. This is Mr. Beans. He's my new little buddy. Yeah. I'm a cat man. Honestly, I do. I love dogs, but I love cats because they get to be so independent after a while. Like my other cat right now, he's not happy with the little guy because the Big Meech has been the only cat in the house for a couple of years now. There you go, Duder. Go ahead, go play. He might hang out, he might bounce, but yeah, I'm trying to get him. You know, he's nope. You turned the camera off, Beans. No, I'm Doom Tap. What are you doing? No, Beansy. He's sorry. Technical. Damn it, Beans. Go down there, little man. Yeah, he's full of it. I do, man. I love animals. I am an animal lover. Horny Alf says, cute ball of fur. You cannot eat him, Horny Alf. You cannot eat the cat. No, really. Thank you. Since you're the only one in the chat so far, it's weird. These streams will they'll kind of start out like this. It'll be you can see tumbleweeds blowing through the chat, and then all of a sudden, bam. I think I tweeted it out again. I don't know. I tweeted it out this morning. Here we are, though. I've got a lot to talk about. I want to wait for some more people to filter in. I see you, buddy. I see you. He's down there attacking my foot now. Yeah, I'm going to. He's going to go next week and get the front claws out. I know some people are like, that's inhumane. But my cats never go outside. They're indoor. They live inside. They're spoiled, rotten for the duration of their entire lives. And, yeah, they get treated like tiny furry royalty. So, stay away from the cords, Beans. He's actually, it's kind of cool. He's adapting really well to everything. Come here. Come on. There we go. See, he's already getting used to it. Vassy, say hi to Mr. Beans. He's I'm off work waiting for a flight. Oh, Horny Al's traveling. All right. Jeff, I'm going to throw you a link, brother. I didn't know if you were awake. I was getting ready to throw you a link. I was waiting for some more peeps to filter in the chat. Me and the little man are running the show right now. You want to get up on my shoulder? Go ahead. Go ahead, stand up there. It's funny. No matter how short or small a cat is, they will always find a way to show you their butt. I swear to God. Okay. There you go, Beans. Go play. Yeah, he's. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for him to kind of get acquainted with the other cat, Big Meech. You guys have seen Meech, but Meech has been like very standoffish. It's actually funny. Like he basically runs the house. He's 8. Meechy runs the house. And then you've got Natty the dog who's 2, and then Beans is just he's like 4 months old. So he's kind of got to figure out his place in the pecking order. Not across the keyboard, Beans. All right, so we Jeff, I just sent you a link if you want to jump in, brother. Absolutely welcome to. Hit the like button for the cat. That's it. How could you not hit the like button for this little adorable like ball of fur? He's so freaking cute. I'm horrible with it. Hey, what's up, bro?
Hey, what up? Good morning.
Morning. We're just sitting here basking in the cuteness of Mr. Beans right now.
Oh yes, a vast ocean, I imagine.
Yep, there he is, and he's gonna be like up here the whole time. I think he's already walked across the keyboard and turned the camera off a couple times, and then the chat goes to 0. This dude, I'm YouTube. Okay, so I want to say YouTube has really been screwy. Like the stream from Wednesday night had it says there's 0 in the chat, and Vassy just commented. That's hilarious. It's so slow. It said I had zero likes on my stream from Wednesday night, and at the end of the stream I have a screenshot. There was like 30, and now it's down to 1. I'm like,
yeah. From what I've heard is that sometime today, YouTube will either update or fix something. So just be ready for that.
Okay.
There could be a stream. You could be in the middle of a stream and then stuff goes down. I heard over a week ago that they're planning on fixing their issues because it's been like everywhere. People can't go back and read super chats. They have different viewership numbers. No comments are various. Like do they show up? Do they disappear?
Mm-hmm.
Like yeah.
It's been really weird and screwy for like the last week. But yeah, well, actually longer than that. Hi, dude. Hi. Hello. The star of the show is here again. Oh my goodness. Just sit right here on my shoulder like a little pirate, huh?
Aw.
All right. I was saying he's going next week to get his front claws out. I have to save on my furniture and my curtains that way.
Yeah, good idea.
Yep. But yeah, my cats, people are weird about that, but my cats never go outside. They're, strictly indoor. Keeps them healthy and out of harm's way that way. But yeah,
they can't bring you presents from outside like a bird that's alive.
Yep. My in-laws had a cat that was full grown, about probably a little bit bigger than him, and it would bring in rats. It would go out and slay rats and then bring them in the house through the dog door.
Well, are they dead or alive?
They were dead. They were dead.
Okay, because my cat would bring in live birds, but they'd have like a broken leg or something.
Cat's an assassin.
And then she'd bring in moths that she like clip their wings, so it's like flailing around on the ground. Like, and then she'll eat it maybe after she watches it squirm for a while.
Yep. He is just like, he has to be in my lap now. All right. Just stay away from the cords, dude. No. Let's get on to a story here, though. It's not just all about the... okay, watch out, buddy. If you jump down, you're going to have a bad time. Go that way. There you go. And he'll be back up here in like a second after he's done like attacking my foot. Let's see here. I want to go with this article first because it's kind of it's at the lower end of my interest tier. It's because have you ever seen the show Manifest, Rook?
Nope.
Okay. Kind of like a Lost type premise, almost. Beans. Sorry, dude. He tried to jump up and he just bashed right into my hand. Manifest, like a plane got lost and like the people, time did not pass for them like it did in the regular world. So, they're trying to like figure out what's going on, and there's do not knock that cup over, Beans. There is what the hell did you click, Cat? I don't trust him as a producer anymore. Nope.
Do you know why cats love keyboards?
Why?
Because you put so much attention onto a keyboard, you touch it so much, they go, oh, maybe if I'm on where you touched it, you'll touch me instead of the keyboard.
I'm trying to run the mouse with one hand and pet him with the other. So Manifest is kind of like in a loose vein of Lost. I loosely. And yeah, Horny Elf says it was a interesting concept for a show, but the performances of the actors wasn't that enthralling. Yeah, the female lead. I don't know her name. I've seen her in something else. Like I kind of like this guy. I've seen in other stuff. I can't think of his name. Her, I don't. I just she's not captivating as a lead. It was kind of like that other. There was another show about like an alien or something, and the lead was like this kind of. She's kind of like a heavier set brunette, and she plays like the sheriff of a small town. My wife was watching that one too, and she's like, "Yeah," she goes, "I just can't get into this with her as a lead." She goes, "It's just her acting is," and the concept of Manifest, like the show just kind of lost its way to me. From what I watched, and like the wife said the same thing because she was like all in it, and they're talking about, well, this article's about a revival possibly on Netflix for season 4 because it was canceled, and they're not sure if they're going to bring it back, and it's still up in the air. Honestly, with this one, if they just let it die, it would not bother me at all. It's kind of meh, After, like I said, after the first couple episodes, I was just like, like if I miss an episode, I didn't care. You know what I mean? And if I'm going to spend my time watching a show, if I miss an episode, I need to care about, or why am I watching it?
Exactly.
It's like,
they have a hard time letting shows die.
Oh God, yeah. It's like Batwoman. If I miss an episode of Batwoman, I'm like distraught until I get to watch it.
Yes.
I can't even say that with a straight face. Honestly, if it wasn't for my videos, I'd never watch that fucking show. I would never watch it. But it's just it gets numbers on my channel and brings eyes, and people love to watch me suffer, and I hate myself, so I'll watch it. You know what I mean?
Yes, it's a win-win.
Oh God, I just, God, it hurts. It hurts. And I'm going to review that show, Why the Last Man. Why, I don't know. And then shows like Firefly don't get renewed, right? That was, I wasn't a viewer of that, never watched it. I'm aware of its relevance in the cultural zeitgeist still to this day. It's a cult classic. Hail Keely Chow.
Hail to the Keely.
Absolutely. Hail Keely Chow, the fandom menace Ultron. So no, Brightest Day's in the house too. What's up, Brightest Day? Laura44 is checking in from the across the pond. Hail to you all. So yeah, if Manifest gets picked up on Netflix, to me, I'm just like, nah, whatever. It is what it is. I'm kind of indifferent. I would probably watch a little bit of it on Netflix just to check it out to see, how they interpreted it.
Yeah.
But
that would be a good idea.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's kind of, like I said, it'd be, we don't know if it's going to get renewed or not, if Netflix is really going to pick it up. It's one of those shows, I think it's kind of, it's a foregone conclusion that it's ran its course, they're not going to, they really, there's, did they get the satisfying denouement that they want, that the viewers of the show probably wanted? No, but I mean, why are you going to keep it alive? Is there Is there a reason to keep it alive outside of, cash grab? That's to me. That's what I'm looking at with this. Is this just a
Like,
cash
it
grab?
doesn't even bring in cash. I mean,
Yeah. It's not clocking the viewers. Speaking of clocking the viewers, are you a fan of the Candyman franchise at all?
I know nothing about it at all.
Oh man! All right, so kind of Tony Todd played this killer. It was it was based in New Orleans. I haven't seen the Candyman movies in a long time. The last one I watched was Candyman: Farewell to the Flesh, which I believe was the second or third one. It wasn't bad. It's kind of one of those movies that developed that small cult following, and now Nia DaCosta is directing the sequel, the quote unquote sequel, spiritual sequel, successor to the original franchise. Of course, it's going to be rooted in modern day politics. And are you just knocking DVDs down now, little man? And to further my point, Jordan Peele is executive producer of this. So if that lets you know where it'll probably lie as far as the identity politics and things goes. So this is first Candyman clip and featurette, teach you not to play with mirrors. And if that's actually on here, I am going to show that, because I showed the Disney, the Star Wars Visions trailer last night and didn't get a claim for it. So here, we'll take a look at this right here. I don't know if I shared the audio on the screen share. Let me redo this though, because I haven't seen anything from this yet. So I'm not. Damn it! Did I do it again? I'm not, like I said, not a huge fan of the movies. I've seen them. I like it's Farewell to the Flesh. I like that one. It was fine. But let's see.
Huh?
So is this just a way to punish stupid white girls? I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, man, Nia DaCosta and Jordan Peele, right there. I hate to say it, I hate to be like that, but it's kind of a red flag to me. Is what messaging is going to be in the movie? You know what I mean?
I mean, I guess I'm confused. Well, isn't the say somebody's name in the bathroom mirror, like, wasn't that like Bloody Mary or something different?
That was always the shtick with the Candyman too, though. That's kind of his shtick too. Hey, dude. He's discovering he can walk in and out through the DVDs and get behind the racks behind me here. And, yeah, he's just plowing through them like a little beast. But yeah, I don't know, man. It didn't look good. Yeah, Horny Alf says it right. Just meh. It's kind of, I don't know. Like I said, I look at it and
the crunching noises from the flesh being torn was stock crunching noises. I've heard that same crunching noises when people like eat steak or something.
Yeah.
Or like they eat, that's like a good fleshy noise, but
yep,
that's a reused one.
Yeah, that was I don't know. It didn't really, I don't know, it didn't really do anything. Like, I love horror movies. Like, that is my favorite, one of my favorite genres. And I'm looking at this and I got literally nothing, from it. There's no part of this where I'm like, this makes me want to see this or interests me or intrigues me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm just confused on, like, I guess, like, horror isn't one of my favorites, but I guess that's because it varies so much on its scale. It's like, is that a mid tier? Would that be a low tier? Would that be a high tier? I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I look at, I don't know, the Candyman franchise is not, I wouldn't say a high tier horror franchise at all. Dude, I think more along the lines of, I would rank, Hellraiser above this one, obviously. Not just because, okay, dude, get your feet off the keyboard. Not just because there's more Hellraiser films, because let's be honest, most of the Hellraiser films outside of if Salvador's listening, he's gonna get mad at me because he loves Hellraiser. But the first and second ones were good. Have you seen either of those, Rook?
That's on my list.
Okay. The first one is, Clive Barker is superb. The effects for the time are, in my opinion, magnificent. Because they're all, it's slow mo, played in reverse. There's like a thing where the flesh is coming back onto this skeleton. It looks freaking amazing. And this was made in the 80s, all right? So the effects game was much different then. But I really like the first one. The second one is still a strong sequel. After that, the wheels fell off the bus for the franchise. There's one that's like they're in a casino. I think that's Hellworld. There's one that's like in a video game in space. It's yeah. And the Cenobites are, like I said, in the first one and second one, great. After that, I just kind of was like, and they're gonna reboot it with a TV series, I believe. And of course, the main Cenobite now will no longer be a male; it's a female Cenobite, which they already had a female Cenobite. Which you'll see as you watch the movie. That's on your vacation movie list to watch?
Not the vacation one, but around October.
Okay, all right.
Start doing.
I'll be interested to hear your thoughts on it after you watch it. I really am, because I know, buddy. I like that movie. What? You can snuggle. I really like that movie.
Would you say the whole Hellraiser franchise is pretty good, or just a couple of them?
The first two. I don't go. I've seen, I think, is there 6 or 7 maybe? And I've seen 3, I believe. The other ones, I think the last couple are straight up sci-fi movies, like Sci-Fi Channel. So no Beans, no cord for you. So they're just kind of like, the video game one was based off of it's the sci-fi movie. Hail, Echo Base Network. What's up, Nick? What is going on, my brother? Hail to you. I will see. And when Nick showed up in the chat last night, I said, I'll see you in a couple weeks in Cincinnati, brother. Looking forward to meeting you, man. But yeah, this so Hellraiser, like I said, he says, have not seen a video from you in a bit, Rook.
I posted one recently about damsels in distress, so I am making content. And I've been making more content on the Fandom Collective Echo Base. You check out my Mr. Ballin appreciation video that's got over 25K views. It's my first big 20. Those are my first 2 big videos.
Hell yeah, dude!
It's happening. It's happening, man.
25K. That's dope, man. That is awesome. Congrats on that, bro.
Oh yeah, thanks, brother.
Go ahead.
And then there's a second video on there that is about Mr. Ballin's like button stuff, and that has 28K. I think it's kind of funny. That has more, but
nice.
Yeah,
nice. I've got one that's that high, and that's the dump truck, the Pixar Moms with Dump Truck Asses video.
Yes,
and that's at almost 47,000. And after that, I've got a couple that are over 1,000, and the rest of them are what they are, 300-400. Some of them are. Oh, Mr. Beans. He just pulled up Google Help by stepping on the keyboard. Thank you. I know my wife's like, "Hey, stop chewing on that." My wife's like, because we just got him, and we're going to Horror Hound, and she's like, "Well, we're gonna have to take him with us in the hotel room." I'm like, we're not taking the cat with us to Cincinnati.
No, the kitty won't have fun there.
No, I don't want to leave him in the hotel room and then, worry about, if we have people back to the room and, we're in there, he gets out and, you know what I mean? Horny Elf says Beans is trying to help you out. He is. He's being a little helper. And I'm glad he's kind of adjusting to the house. And he's now in his toy box pulling out a toy. Good dude. All right. So now I can run the show a little bit, I think. The cat will let me work. Yep, he's going off somewhere. All right. So, but no, she was like, I'm like, I don't want to bring, we're not bringing the cat. We're not bringing the cat, damn it. We're not bringing the cat. We're going to have her mother.
It's a car ride. It's in another new location. It's a lot of being alone for a bit. Still not good.
we're gonna have her mother come stay at the house, so she'll be here with the kid and the 3 animals now. So
Yeah, good idea. Speaking of cats, I'm literally going to house sit or cat sit at my sister's today for the next 4 days, basically.
okay.
And since I'm on vacation, she's gonna go camping somewhere else, so perfect timing. And so I'll be watching her 3 cats, and they're all fat giants now. It's kind of funny. Well, it's like one was fat anyway. The other 2 were kittens a couple years ago when I first saw them, and now they've grown to be bigger than the first cat. But now they're like also bigger too. Like just like they eat. They don't eat that much, but they get fat. I don't know. Like she only feeds them twice a day, but they get fat. I don't know. or they're just big, or they just grow big. I don't know.
You've got to shoot some stock footage of them running around and then edit it like it's Hoth.
Totally. Well, if I could totally get them in front of a green screen sheet or something,
Yep.
I could definitely do that. But no, it's funny. I'll post on Twitter later when I see the cats again. I'll post a picture from them from a couple years ago and how they are now, because they're so tiny they could both fit in the sink, and now they're so big one could barely fit in the sink.
Freaking dude, yeah, that's like mine, dude. Meech is like 16, 17 pounds, maybe 18. He's a hoss. Yeah, they said the dog is like 25 pounds, and he's only like 7 pounds lighter than the dog. So, yeah, yep, big old fat boy. But let's see here, what else we got? I have we're gonna. Are you interested in Shang-Chi at all? Is that on your
I haven't
radar?
really been interested in anything Marvel since Endgame.
Fair enough. I'm not. I wasn't a big Shang-Chi fan as far as like when they announced the movie. I don't know anything about the comics. It's fine. Like I said, I listened to Young Ripper, and he was talking about. He said. He's like, yeah, it's funny because all of a sudden everybody's a motherfucking Shang-Chi expert. You know what I mean? He goes, ain't nobody ever seen this damn character read a book before. But joining us right now, ladies and gentlemen, Tony Tone Deaf is in the house. What's up, bro?
I happen to be a Shang-Chi expert, and I can confirm he's Asian.
I thought he was from Texas.
I thought he was just from Chinatown in San Francisco.
Yeah, that too.
Wait, what's up, bro?
No, I was just saying, what's up, guys? Good morning.
You got to hail Tony from Echo Base.
Hail Echo Base Network.
Brightest Day says Shang-Chi, punch kick guy with some rings or shit. That's about it. I see Ben Kingsley was at the premiere the other night. The what's his name? The fake Mandarin,
Yeah.
It was
What
kind
was
of
his
funny.
name?
Tony something in the movie, wasn't it? Tony something or Terry?
Something.
I'm trying to. I'll look it up.
He had a boat. I know that.
Yep. Hi.
I mean, I guess I'm confused with Shang-Chi with the 10 ring things. I assumed that meant that was just like an organization, but apparently it's like a weapon.
Yeah, a literal thing. Yeah.
Trevor. It was Trevor. Thank you, Brightest Day.
Yes.
I forgot.
Trevor.
Fancy a beer, Trevor Spatters. Yeah. Fancy a beer, mate. Slattery, Trevor Slattery. I was like, Spatters. I'm like, that's an interesting last name. All right, dude, you got to go for a little bit.
I wasn't even a Mandarin fan, and that upset me. I'm like, what is this?
Oh shit, what's up, Brutal Morning Woody says, I damn near missed it. My power went out 4 times last night. I'm sorry, brother. Sorry. I am sorry, man. I know what that's like. Trust me. Yeah, Kevin Feige's confronting China's Shang-Chi backlash, ensures film not offensive like the comic book. Apparently
Jesus.
Dude, is it me or is Kevin Feige just turned into like the biggest cuck there is? Like, and I don't, and I hate when people, when I use that word and people are like, that's just an alt-right insult. I'm like, no, Kevin Feige is literally like, he is everything that a cuck like looks and acts like. I mean, he's apologetic for everything. He's just ineffectual. I mean, I know the guy's in charge of a studio, but I'm sorry, he's an ineffectual bitch. I'm just gonna say it.
Well, isn't that what censorship is altogether? And I've mentioned this before. He's taking something that he wasn't creative enough to actually create. In Shang-Chi, he passes judgment on the original form of that art and begins editing and chopping it down to what he deems acceptable. When you didn't have the talent to create that in the first place. So, I mean, is that not censorship in itself?
Oh, it is. It is. And Brightest Day makes a good point. He says, but there was the end credit scene where the real Mandarin wanted to take his name back. Yeah, in Iron Man 3, right? I think that's where
it wasn't an end credit scene. It was a short they put on YouTube or something.
It was like Marvel. It was Marvel extra shots. They did they did extra shots for lots of different things, like showing like a random couple picking up Chitauri equipment and other stuff. Like they showed, and Ben Kingsley. That one was one of the thingies as well.
All right, Hale. What about? What's going on? Welcome. What about's one of those peeps that I can't remember when you've been here for a little bit now, but it was one of the people that I remember seeing in the chat when I was on the High Council last week. Yes, the episode's delisted. The episode's delisted, folks, and that wasn't my fault. Yeah, Brady Day says, yeah, that thing. No, I like I said, I don't hate Iron Man 3. I like it just because, and Tony, you and I have talked about this, because it shows Tony Stark getting over the PTSD and dealing with the effects of it. Not getting over it, but dealing with it.
It's just the third act that falls apart for me.
Oh, yeah, the end of it is kind of, it's very meh. It was underwhelming, and I thought they should have done something much better. I never dug Pepper Potts, like, just donning an Iron Man suit, and all of a sudden she knows how to use it. She's an expert. It's like they've never.
Endgame, it was stupid.
It was stupid because they've never shown her outside of Iron Man 3, using the tech or anything, and it's really just it's ridiculous that she just knows how to use it all of a sudden.
Well, yeah, it's interesting too because in one of the Avengers cartoons, I think the Earth's Mightiest Heroes one, there's an episode where Captain America confronts Tony, going like showing a newspaper clip or something. He's like, "Yeah, you won the day, sure, but like you're very sloppy. Like you suck at fighting. You just kind of bash around and shoot stuff. You don't really know technique or something. What if you're caught? And what if somebody is better than you, but you could be more powerful, but they could be more skilled, And then he's trying to teach him how to fight a little bit. Because Tony's more of a reckless, a little reckless in how he fights. He doesn't know martial arts at all.
Yeah.
And so same I think would be with Pepper. If she put on the suit, it'd be bashing random stuff, tumbling around because of the force that she's not used to or something. Like, they showed Tony struggle just building the stuff, figuring out flight and how different that is to balance and stuff.
Yep. But yeah, she sticks her landings, and everything is perfect. And of course, because she's she's a woman, and nobody can do it better than a woman. I want to go back up and highlight a few more of these comments, though. We got some new peeps in and making some good points. Brutal Morningwood says, "Yeah, Tony, like making grandma's pierogies, but you don't use any of the proper ingredients and stuff." See, that's the thing. I make homemade from scratch pierogies down to the dough. And there's a certain way that you have to go about doing that, or they come out like arse. What about says the sequels were weak. Captain America had the best sequels out of all of them. Absolutely, absolutely. Hey, that's my water. The Winter Soldier, and I saw Vassie said it. Of course she did. Winter Soldier is the best MCU movie. That is right there. That's the best. That's the best one. That and Infinity War, in my opinion, are the gold standard in the MCU. And then Iron Man. After that, You know,
I'm not too huge on Infinity War. I don't dislike it, but it's definitely like not my favorite Avengers movie.
is Ultron? Ultron's your favorite, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't like how they've been treating Star-Lord since Infinity War because I like Peter Quill and they've been kind of treating him like shit since like I was excited to see his interaction with the Avengers and yeah, they kind of cucked him out a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, they made him look like an idiot. I like and Brightest Day brings up my number one of my top ones, Guardians of the Galaxy. Whoops. That's not it. That was Superfan Adam Shawhan asking his future ex-wife, Vassy, how she's doing. But yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy was good. Was really good. That
Unexpected.
way better than I expected because I knew nothing about that going in. Like I didn't know who the hell the Guardians of the Galaxy were, you know. Vassy says now we have boring arse Eternals. Oh yeah, that trailer that dropped this was it a day or so ago? The Eternals trailer.
Morning.
Was it this morning?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I watched that and I was like, what the hell is this? You know. I thought it was bad. I thought it was really bad.
It was better than the first trailer, but yeah.
I mean, they're not giving. I don't know. Yeah, there was a little more action in it. You got to see Richard Madden, kind of use as Icarus, I believe it is, use his powers a little bit. But I mean, I don't know. And you got a view of what are those? The deviants that were kind of on the attack there. But
and that's my thing. Doesn't Thanos have the deviant gene? So shouldn't they have gotten involved?
Yes.
Like, yeah. I don't know if I'm missing something, but it's like we only get involved when the deviants get involved. It's like, okay, Thanos is purple because.
Yep. It was just that didn't make any sense.
Wait, why is he purple?
He has the deviant gene.
Yep.
Deviant meaning
there's the Eternals and then there's the Deviants, and he's a Deviant, which is like an offshoot of the Eternals, from what I believe.
Yeah.
like
I don't know that much about them. Yeah.
Okay.
Vassy says explaining Thanos because they got called out last time. Yep. Ed Norton.
Never mind, go ahead.
No, Ed Norton's Hulk was enjoyable. Wish he could have stayed on. Absolutely. I would love to have Edward Norton back as the Hulk instead of Soy Hulk with Mark Ruffalo, because I can't stand Mark Ruffalo. I hate him. What were you gonna say, Jeff? Go ahead, bro.
Oh no, it's all good. I was just saying about like Thanos' things. Like I don't know. I just assumed he was an alien race. That's all. I don't know. I didn't know there was like anti something of another type.
Oh yeah.
Guess. Is that what it is?
Titans.
Yep.
Okay, so the Titans look like normal humans from what I understand, and then the reason he looks the way he does is because he was born with the deviant gene, which makes him stronger, makes him purple. I wasn't too into the comics, but this is my understanding of it. So
it kind of sounds like a mutant, like a mutation, like you know, like he's just a mutant. I don't know. Kind of sounds like that.
Yeah. Which, you know, begs the question again, if you only get involved when the deviants get involved, like why, like was Thanos just not pure blood, so he wasn't worth your time, or I don't know.
Yeah, that's I don't know, because I know he's got a brother. Vassy says Angelina Jolie's character is his cousin, I think. I knew Thanos. I can't remember his brother's name. But I just realized I still have the Doomcock avatar up.
Yeah, I was going to mention that at some point. I was going to go, wow, Doomcock, you sound a lot like ETEP lately.
Hang on a sec.
Greetings, I checked my sources, I mean Reddit, and this is what I came up with. The Eternals...
No, I don't know. I don't know. Here, let me go back over here to this one.
So,
this is
Doomcock instructed them not to get involved unless it's deviants.
That was the rumor. Was Doom? Yeah, Doomcock told the Eternals not to get involved. Hashtag it was his fault. I don't know. I'm just speculating.
I mean, at this point, I'm kind of tired of seeing like galactic level people or something. Like, just I don't know. They can't if they can make me care about something smaller first and then build back up to something like that. Sure, but they keep on going. No, this is even bigger than before, and it's also really big, and it's big, 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 and it's just like. I don't know. Y'all are struggling with small right now, so
yeah,
maybe go back to that because you already threatened the whole universe. Like, I don't know. Universe is kind of big, and then the Loki show apparently all of time and space and everything. Like, I mean, you can go back down a bit, you know.
They can't even do Spider-Man right. They can't even do Spider-Man right, let alone this cosmic shit. I'm sorry, you know. And now they're gonna try to take on Secret Wars, or Secret Invasion, I think it is. It's funny. So this is Feige confronts China's Shang-Chi backlash, ensures film not offensive like the comic book. Kevin Feige is doing damage control in regard to the release of the Marvel Cinematic Universe tentpole Shang-Chi and Legend of the Ten Rings in China. The new Marvel movie does not have a release date there yet. Rumors have circulated for weeks. The film might not pass China's censorship laws. In the midst of the backlash against the movie, as reported by Variety, the Marvel Studios president gave a 14-minute interview with the Chinese film critic Raymond Zhao at the Shang-Chi premiere this week, which he tried to overcome China's biggest concerns about the movie. Now, we've talked about this, Tony. Jeff, they don't think he's attractive enough to. He doesn't pass their standards on physical attractiveness over there. Speaking of Simu Liu, who's Canadian and I guess pretty funny. He's on a what is that show? Kim's Convenience or something like that. I guess it's a funny show. I've never watched it. I wasn't even aware of it until I looked into his background. But yeah, I don't know. What About says multiverse will be the new buzzword, and they'll use it just to justify a lot of nonsense. Yep, absolutely. It's yeah, that's it. And that's why you see even DC now, because you know how fucked DC is with their continuity. They're just like, okay, Flashpoint, multiverse, bam, there. Now we can just be as stupid as we want with everything, and it doesn't matter.
It all makes sense because quantumness.
Yeah, quantum realm and time travel and multiverse. That's it. You know, that's their MacGuffin. That's their magical MacGuffin.
I think you missed a pretty major plot point. Quantum. Okay.
I want to find. Here it is, right here. Here's the issue. I'm gonna highlight this because I'm not gonna read this article because IndieWire articles are basically just huffing their own farts. Let's be honest. Especially this is written by Zach Sharf. Yeah, of course it is. Shang-Chi has been bombarded with nationalist complaints for months now because of the character Fu Manchu, who is Shang-Chi's father and primary nemesis in the comic books. Fu Manchu has been widely seen through the years as being racist and an embodiment of the yellow peril stereotype. Feige stressed that Fu Manchu is not involved in the film in any capacity, while Shang-Chi's father is a major role in the movie played by Tommy Leung. The character is not Fu Manchu. And here's Feige right here. Fu Manchu is not a character we would ever want to own. It was changed in the comics many, many years ago. I mean, it's such a bitch-made statement. It really is. And it's, I'm sorry, man, but you do realize you're kissing a country's ass that locks a certain sect of religion, Uyghur Muslims, into concentration camps. And YouTube and Susan, if you get mad at me for this, you can kiss my ass. Because this is what Disney, your family entertainment company, is catering to.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna scream and yell, but I'm just gonna say that is fucked. That is fucked. I mean, normally it's like, okay, so, you know, if you have to form an uneasy alliance with somebody, you know, you can do it sometimes and you can morally justify it here.
But that's not the case here.
No, not at all, Grace. Not at all. Hey, doofus. Get away from the cords. No, I don't agree with this at all. With Feige, bending the knee. But I mean, what are you gonna say? It's Disney, and they're idiots. What about says it makes sense because of science? Science, guys, you understand now? Speaking of the time travel and all that, yeah, that's it. It's their made up science. Kind of reminds me of something else that they tell you to just trust the science. Disney is sure concerned with being racist. Yeah, that's kind of isn't it funny that the same company that brought you Song of the South and Tar Babies is now worried about being racist? And I'm not condoning that shit because that was messed up. But that exists in a time capsule. It wasn't right, but it is a product of an era, and nobody is making anything like that anymore. But just to say, oh my God, Fu Manchu, blah blah blah, it's a character, okay? If you want to change it now, I understand. But we're talking about you're bending the knee to a country that's looking at Taiwan right now, licking its chops and saying mine, like it's one of the seagulls in Finding Nemo. Okay, I'm just saying this is who you're bending the knee to. Pursuing paranormal, ahoy, matey. Disney with their anti-white racism, CRT. Yep. Vassy reviews. Simu is definitely huffing his own farts, clapping back at Bob. Yeah, he's clapping back at the CEO of Disney right now. Oh my God, it's like, dude, you've and this is the thing. I'm not mad at the movie. I'm still gonna go see the movie. I am because I'm like, if I could take my son to a movie he's actually gonna enjoy, it'll kind of make up for Black Widow.
Oh yeah, huh?
Because he hated Black Widow.
Did you hear Grace Randolph's take on Shang-Chi yesterday?
I listened to it last night when we were talking before I passed out watching Grace's videos again.
She was running circles around that experiment thing, like, oh, I see what Chapek meant. He meant a really good movie being released solely in the theaters, an actual play. That's what he meant by experiment. Like, how, even if that was the case, how would anybody know that? Like, I don't know. It's all a clusterfuck. And Disney, they have to, I think they've proven at this point, they have to stereotype something in order to be successful. Whether it's white people, black people, there's always some group that they're kind of, now I won't even say poking fun at, but, that's our society. And really, I don't care. I don't have a problem with the Crows and Dumbo. I don't have a problem with Song of the South. If somebody wants to make something like that, fine. And then it's up to us as adults to say, okay, well, I'm not going to support someone that does something like that,
Yeah, absolutely.
Everyone's entitled to their opinions.
Yep.
So.
See, like the Crows and Dumbo, man, it was like that, Cab Calloway kind of thing. Yeah, I was, I mean, I don't think they should have taken any of that out of there,
Well, that's what annoys me more. They act like they're brave and virtuous for editing their own content. It's like, you're the ones that did this. Like, it's you don't, I don't know, you don't clean up your own spill and act like you're a hero because nobody slipped on it. Like, I don't know. You're the one that did that,
Yeah, I don't know, man. Disney is, it's a clusterfuck, man. It is. I want to highlight what about's coming. It says, Simu got the green light to talk at Bob. Simu's a punk. He bowed to Nicki Minaj fans. Yeah, based on a tweet he made from 2012, he was all apologetic about it. Nicki Minaj fans are probably the biggest, like, I don't know. Hey, no claws on that. They're disgusting. Like, what do they call themselves? I don't know. They have some stupid name. I don't know, but it's a joke. And yeah, this guy is, I don't know. I'm gonna see the movie. I'll check it out. Like I said, it'll be something fun to take the kid to. JM 2021, hail brother. He says Shang-Chi is gonna flop, and I'm gonna sit back and watch it happen. That's another one, man. I said I don't know. What do you think? Do you think Shang-Chi the Eternals has a better chance of flopping, gentlemen?
I mean, I can't see either of them doing really well. I don't know.
Yeah.
But then again, I know a lot of people love it, so there's that.
I honestly feel like probably the Eternals, because this one seems more, if even if it attracts more, it's going to attract more than normies because the karate aspect of it, and they have Wong in it, who people are going to know from Doctor Strange, and Abomination to a far lesser extent. But that's what kind of intrigued me, is like, why is Wong the Abomination in here, And I'm on record saying, it looks like Marvel Combat. It looked like, the tournament, like kind of like a generic Mortal Kombat thing. Hi, dude. But it's I don't know. I just
I feel like the team aspect is gonna hook people more than Shang-Chi. Like, they'll at least see the Eternals, and maybe they might think Guardians, and they're gonna see Angelina. Like, I'm not an Angelina Jolie fan, but apparently other people are.
I can't stand her.
Selma Hayek. I think people are gonna see that, and that might bring them out a little more. But it's also gonna be in the, colder time of the year. So if there's another outbreak or variant or something, I'm sure that'll play into it too for some reason.
Vassy says Eternals will be a big oof. And she goes, no one even knows what the fuck the Eternals is even about.
To be honest, I don't know what the fuck Shang-Chi is about, It's fucked up, because I thought I knew what the Ten Rings was, and I thought I knew what the Mandarin was, and now it's that, same thing, cleaning up our spill and acting proud of it.
I just thought Shang-Chi was about a dude with daddy issues who didn't want to take over the family business.
Yeah. Basically.
I mean, pursuing paranormal, if anyone should team up, it should be Doctor Strange and Shang-Chi. That'd be all right. The marketing was not executed very well throughout the trailers. No posters, no billboards. I'm coming from that perspective of why it will flop. Yeah, absolutely, man. Vassy says, I'm watching it for Angelina. Collector Express, Capcom can do another game based on Shang-Chi. Another versus game based on Shang-Chi. Eternals will lose money like Solo. And Horny Al says, Steve Rogers, Iron Man are gone. Hulk is probably done. Thor will be gone soon. They're removing all the well-known characters.
All the likable characters.
That's it. A good team up is this panel. Absolutely. Thank you, Superfan. Thank you. Yeah, and we've got our mascot over here too. He's just causing havoc, as you can tell. I'm just trying to keep the mouse cursor away from the end broadcast button so he doesn't prematurely set his little butt down on and click it, because he sat on the mouse a minute ago. Like I said, I'm going to see this one. Tony, I know you said you were. Rook, you're probably not, right? Or are you?
I have other things to watch.
Okay.
Other things to catch up on.
Wise choice.
Yeah. Right. I mean, and I'll go see it just because I'll probably review it for the channel. Even though when I do Marvel stuff, nobody cares unless I'm shitting on it. So we'll see.
I mean, like I watched The Suicide Squad, and like that kind of surprised me on it. Like, I wouldn't say it's like a great film or anything. I'd say it's probably 5 out of 10, honestly. But 5 out of 10 meaning there's a lot of bad in it, but also quite a few good stuff that makes it a halfway movie for me. That's like, the plot's kind of stupid, but they do a lot of great character stuff with it that is worth sitting through the crap to watch it. So I was like, that kind of surprised me. Wow, for a DC film, all right, nice. A little bit, it's a little different.
That plays nice into my question. I was going to ask, let's say Shang-Chi ends up being a sleeper and it's really good and word of mouth kind of gets around like it did with Guardians. And wow, that was actually a pretty good movie. Would that maybe change your stance on going to see it?
Not with Marvel, because I mean, everybody says like all the shows are good, but then like other people say it's the worst things ever, and like the Marvel fan base is so wishy-washy around between everything's horrible, everything's great, some are good, some are bad, and the ones that are good and bad are different for everyone. Like, I don't know. I don't really trust the populace on that, as to where the DC, they have the super cult following fans that's a much more minority technically, and then most people think the movies aren't all that great. Some are enjoyable, and so when they say, "Oh, this one's actually kind of decent, kind of bad," it's like, okay, maybe I'll check that one out just because it might be more interesting.
Yeah. What kills me is like, okay, I enjoy some of Zack Snyder's work. He's definitely not the worst director in Hollywood, but people are so like ardent and passionate about releasing the Snyder Cut, and I see people tweeting that out or posting on social media, and it's like, I get what you're saying, like we all want to be entertained, but he's basically called like half of us white supremacists anyway. Like, do you really want to support someone like that? Like, is the entertainment aspect worth that?
Well, I mean, I just kind of put it as like, it's about a lot of their reasoning for backing Snyder is that it's like the creator's freedom, I suppose, to be able to make what he wants. But then I would just say, well, then shouldn't every single director have that same ability rather than just him? Because it's not even his characters, it's not his studio, it's not his money. It's the reason why. I mean, it makes a lot of sense for studios to interfere with directors sometimes. There's a lot of aspects that a lot of people don't understand that, are need to happen. It's not just you're the director, you can do everything. There's usually a trade-off when they invest in you.
Yeah, and they're expecting, they're putting the money up, they're putting the time up and the platform, and they expect something back in return,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm sorry. I'm just going through the chat and letting you guys talk, man. No.
Am I echoing at all?
No, you're good, brother. You're good.
Okay, cool.
I'm probably going to have to jump off of here in a second because I'm just pulling up to work instead of finishing my Free Guy review that everybody's waiting for. So,
when is that dropping?
Hopefully soon. Like I said, I'm getting to work now, so I'm gonna try to make this a quick day. Shoot home, finish up the script, and start recording. I may just go home and record, a half-written review. I don't care. I think I could get my thoughts out on it. So.
Okay. All right. Well, hey, man, thanks for jumping on, Tony. Like I said, I just wanted to throw you a link and say, hey, if you're available, man, come on. I just pulled this Harley Quinn shot because we're talking about the Suicide Squad, and y'all know me. This was my favorite Harley Quinn scene in the entire movie, where she killed this dude with that head scissor. I was just like, hey, I don't really care for the character Harley Quinn, but Margot Robbie's hot, and I got a thing for that mixed wrestling shit, so that was dope. and then she did that whole, I'm going to scroll down here. She did this scene herself without a stunt double, grabbing the keys with her feet. And Quentin Tarantino was like, I know, he was loving this scene right here. But this is dope, dude. She did this all herself. And snatch that up. Man, she got some nice ass legs though. She does. But she did this all herself. That's awesome. That literally, man, that is cool. I have a little bit more respect for her in the role after being able to pull that stunt off.
I've got like 6 strippers on my Facebook who could do that.
And I'll meet every single one of them, and I'll have them audition for me in person. I'll be like, hey, show me that, and then lock me up in that figure 4 head scissor. Just show me what you got, girl. Come on. Anyway, on that, Tony, man, thanks for joining us, brother. I appreciate it, man. I will talk to you later on today, bro.
Yeah, thank you. And Rook, it's a pleasure as always, man.
Yeah, it's a pleasure. Good seeing you.
All right, guys, have a good morning, and have a good morning, everyone in the chat.
All right, you too.
You too, brother.
Right, yep.
See you, man.
Yeah. While we're on this scene, real quick, while we're on this Harley scene, it's like, okay, so this is one of the things that kind of was a little annoying. So I liked this scene where she, gets him in a headlock, because she's a gymnast, right? Like Harley, the character, she's a gymnast, psychiatrist or something, and then a crazy chick. Like those are her 3 occupations, technically, right? Mm-hmm. But then the following bit after this, she takes on like over a dozen military guys.
Yep.
Now, is she Black Widow? Like, I guess I don't know. I guess I missed where she can do that. I don't know. It seemed like that's not really her skill set, but she was doing it. Was she dreaming? I didn't really get it.
Dude, no, that was how it was, man. Did you ever see Birds of Prey?
No.
You didn't watch. Okay, so you saved yourself some mental anguish. I love it. What about, says Harley Bourne? Yeah, she did the same thing in Birds of Prey, basically, when she was breaking into the police station to break out what's her name, Cassandra Cain, the little the Asian girl that was the pickpocket in it. Hey, Beansy. So she took out an entire police station. Yeah, in this one, she's taken out a bunch of, like, you know, mercs. Yeah, that always gets me, like, okay, I get it. Like, and a lot of this shit is, like, hand-to-hand. I'm like, you're taking out, like, these 250, and I understand martial arts. I know momentum and all that, but I'm just like,
that's actually my problem. When is she a martial artist?
Exactly.
Like, because
She's a
I
gymnast.
assume... So, like, Angus and I were kind of arguing about this. He says that Harley Quinn and the Joker have, like, super strength because of the vat of ooze or something that they fall into.
Mm-hmm.
And I just don't think that was clearly established if that's the case. And even if that was the case, wouldn't they just be stronger, not skilled? Like, they can, like, disarm and dismantle other people in their fighting moves, which... You know, that's, I don't know. To me, in a superhero world, it doesn't make sense. Is she supposed to be a normal human or not? Like, that's not clear,
right,
anymore.
Right? I don't. It's almost like she's situationally whatever she needs to be. Vassy says the Suicide Squad fight scene was 1,000 times better, or 100,000 times better than the Birds of Prey mess. Oh, it was. It was that, and what was weird is the Birds of Prey fight scene was choreographed by the John Wick director, which made no sense because it still looked like shit.
Yeah, that's actually a question that I was asked, was like, you know, would I be okay with John Wick taking out all the people instead of Harley? And it's like, well, yeah, that's literally his career. That's his thing. He's an assassin. That's what he does. Harley Quinn was a gymnast, psychiatrist, psychopath. I don't see where the training comes in. And, like, with the Joker, I would never think that he could take on that many guys either. I could see him, like, if he manipulated the scene somehow or preset something up. Like, I could see him using his trickiness, his weird, bizarre antics to get advantages over people, maybe take out that many, sure, but not all at once, not in a fist fight type of a thing. Maybe he could take on a one-on-one, sure.
Yep.
But, like, I couldn't even see Heath Ledger's Joker doing anything like that. Like, you know, he could kill somebody, sure, but they weren't expecting him to, you know, kill them. Like, right? You know, it's like I could see him being dangerous, but I can't see him being, like, a martial arts fighter. Like, I don't see that.
Yeah, that was it too. Okay, so to take it back to was it Dark Knight Rises or whatever? That was the second one with Heath Ledger. When he
just the Dark Knight Rises was the final one.
Dark
with Bane.
That's right. It was Batman Begins and then Dark Knight Rises and then the Bane one. But when Ledger killed the guy with the pencil, all right, that's like the only way I can see him winning a hand-to-hand fight. He's not like, okay, so yeah, he tied up the vigilante. That dude was just a fat guy in a hockey costume, hockey outfit, whatever. But you know, this guy he killed with a pencil was like one of Homeboy's gang members. And I mean, if it honestly came down to a straight up fight, Joker probably would have got fucked up. But he manipulated it, and you know, it was a caught him off guard kind of thing. But yeah, Joker's not winning any hand-to-hand fights. I'm sorry, he's never had super strength. That's never been established. You know, like you said, using subterfuge, trickery, sleight of hand. manipulating the scene of a a forthcoming attack or something. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah. Like
plausible.
I thought that's what made him threatening was like Batman or anyone could like Batman could be able to beat the crap out of him at any time, having technological martial arts skills, strength advantages. But the Joker is always so unpredictable and
Yep.
tricky that it's like it's not that simple, and it never comes down to a fist fight. That does not matter. It's about all these other aspects first.
Yeah,
I don't know. To me, it just lessens the characters if they're also super strong. I'm like, well, okay,
Yep.
then what does your crazy aspect mean now? I don't know. Just kind of odd. Just an interesting discussion for different things from different people.
Oh no, man, I get it. And superfan Adam Shawhan is a huge Joker fan. Like his entire office is Joker. I used to think about it. Joker's had his ass kicked by Batman for decades, so you learn through losses. Yeah, it was. But yeah, I look at it and it's like I prefer him to be. I mean, he's obviously had some small amount of mutations because of the toxic waste, but I never knew him to have super strength. Same thing with Harley Quinn. It's like you don't have super strength.
And it's like if that was the case, I just wish they'd make that a little bit more clear. Then maybe that would explain. It'd be a little more believable. But like,
yeah.
It's the suspension of disbelief where, yes, in the movie there's a giant starfish alien they have to fight, and they've got a king shark thing and whatever. But it's like, it's supposed to help you understand this is a human character, and these other people have powers or abilities and whatever, so their risk factor is different. And if she could just take on a whole crew of guys, well, okay, guess she's fine. Like, guess there's no threat to her. She'll be fine, I guess. Like, I wouldn't have thought that. I'd be like, no, she's screwed. She has to trick them or, sneakily take them out or something. That's what I was thinking.
All right. Oh, he says right here, Collector Express, the chemical bath made Joker very resistant to pain. Okay.
Oh, that's a fine ability. That's fine if that's the case. Like he gets zapped frequently, and he seems to be okay. Like her when she did the thing here, she faked being passed out after being zapped a bunch and was like loving it. Like, okay, that can make some sense that they do kind of show that that's the case, and that's actually supported by the first movie they had with this. So, okay, like pain resistance, that's interesting. Yep. But I don't even know if that's an ability specifically. Like,
I mean, well, if you're
because humans can have like certain nerves fried where you don't feel something.
Yeah, like your pain tolerance level, due to nerve damage. But yeah, I mean it. Yeah, I just like I said, I if he's resistant to pain because of that, to a certain extent, okay. But yeah, as far as like the super strength goes, yeah, it takes away from the character of Harley when they kind of try to and it's like a situational Mary Sue. You know what I mean? Like she's weak when the plot needs her to be, but then she's the bestest ever when the plot needs her to be as well. So it's kind of it's kind of a mixed bag of what they're gonna do with it. But God, I don't know. I like I said, I don't dislike the movie. I don't dislike.
Yeah, I like the movie too, and actually like the scene. I just would like it. I would probably like it more if she made more sense.
Mm-hmm.
Even if she's a crazy character, it could they could still make them make sense to follow the crazy.
And that's exactly where I'm at with it too. Is just make it make sense to me, and don't dance around and leave all the gray area. It's just give just develop the character properly. God damn it, just stop making her have different powers and accents in every movie.
Well, and they make her crazy. Like they show flowers like going behind her as if so. I was like, is she dreaming? Like it wasn't clear what was real and what wasn't. And when she found the javelin, I'm like, where'd that come from? Huh? Just in the hallway? Like it came across weird. But that's just one scene. It's not the biggest deal. It doesn't affect the whole movie. It's just a lot of people love the scene, the whole scene. And it's like, I like the part where she strangles him. However, though, like she's on, her wrists are bound to the ceiling. She picks up a man with her legs. I mean, that'd probably tear the crap out of her wrists. But
Yeah.
Other than that,
Right.
that's cool.
I mean, it was kind of a cool scene. But honestly, I think, yeah, like I didn't have the issue with her kind of lifting him up with her leg because like it's proven females have like incredibly like strong legs. They do, like, I mean, they do. It's just it is. That's a thing. It's fine. And that, yeah, but like that would have really, because that dude is like my size. I mean, he's at least, he's probably heavier than me. I'm like 230. That guy was probably like, I don't know, probably about 240, I'd say. Big dude. I mean, he was in The Mandalorian. He was the guy that Mando killed in the first episode in the bar because he wanted his Beskar. So yeah, that would have tore her wrists up, man. Like that probably would have like peeled the skin back for a little bit. But yeah, aside from that, I mean, it's a plausible death scene, obviously.
Yes.
It absolutely is.
And if she has high pain tolerance or something,
yep.
Okay.
Yep. So there, that kind of clears that up. But yeah, her taking out all these assassins and all them, yeah, just in one felt swoop it's a little difficult to suspend the old disbelief on. Hey, we hit.
Like I assumed once she got out, she'd like, strip a little more and, play off some weird, crazy, chick thing. And then, slice, to take them all off guard with how weird she is or something.
Mm-hmm.
I could believe that.
Yep. We hit 775 subscribers during the stream, so thank you to the newest subs. I haven't. Let me see, who do we have that I want to thank, because I know there was a couple new ones, and I can't see all of them. But Devon Gilmore subscribed a couple hours ago, so thank you for that, Devon. I appreciate it. If you're in the chat, if you're working and lurking or listening, let's see. Yeah, Collector expresses she more than likely has some same pain tolerance like the Joker. Yeah, I think so. Brightest Day says congrats. Thank you, Brightest Day. And you are scheduled for next Wednesday, Brightest Day, and joining you on that panel will be Culture Casino and possibly Saggy Melons, my girl, will be joining us too. She'll be making her way back to the show. So that's all. That's next Wednesday on Going Rogue, my Rogue Entertainment show right here. Monday night, Mary Mayhem will be joining Tony, Red Gaze, and myself. So you got that to look forward to, and I will be back to producing regular videos next week too. Like I said, I'm going to be working on that later tonight, as I'm not going to be able to make the Orville stream this evening if PJ's doing that. I haven't checked yet in the private chat, but yeah, so I will be recording some videos tonight and working on some things, possibly a review tonight, and then all day tomorrow I'll be working on production, and Saturday and Sunday too for content coming up. So yeah, yes.
Sweet.
That's all coming up. But yeah, I want to plug that before we move forward here. As we're about to wind things down here, as I have a lot to do today before the open house tonight. I did not get a chance to try the salsa yet. I'm going to the grocery store. I have to buy some. I need the proper chippies to eat with that salsa. Superfan Adam Shawhan brought me some organic salsa with a special additive in it, and I've never had Mary Jane infused salsa. So I'm kind of it was cooked, made with the butter. So I'm kind of looking forward to trying that out tonight while I'm watching WCW. So, because Tony and I are going to start doing some reviews of some the Monday Night Wars. We're going to do some wrestling content. So I'm stoked about that. It's been a while since I've had a chance to do any wrestling content. So we're going to do that and see how those go. It'll be fun to get some old school wrestling content up on the channel. But we're going to go over here to the last article we have, as Mr. Beans comes jingling across the room and onto the desk, and right in front of me here, as you see his little tail. Hi, Mr. Beans. I know, buddy. Stay off the keyboard. It's a good thing he's light. Disney Star Wars officially renames Boba Fett's Slave One. This from a couple days ago from our man over at Bounding Into Comics, Spencer Bakuli. Big shout out to Bounding Into Comics. So what did you think about this, Rook?
I have not heard about it.
Yeah, so they changed the name officially of Slave One, which we knew they were going to do. Because you can't have anything named Slave. I mean, God knows that's offensive and it's racist. So let's see here. It is. I want to scroll down because I want you to find it. I want to show this here. It's going to be named. It's going to be named Fire Spray. That's the name of the ship. It's the Fire Spray now.
You're saying it wrong. It's Fire Spray.
Fire Spray these. Oh my God, these. We renamed it Fire Spray. Like that's just pathetic. That is pathetic.
Yes.
Wait, we got Collector Express is 3 subs away from 600. Go subscribe to Collector Express. Get them over that 600 mark. Get them all over there. Have a great day. Hey, you too, Laura. Thank you for stopping by. We appreciate you. Collector Express says congratulations on the 775. Congratulations. Thank you, man. Thank you. Like I said, let's get over there and subscribe. Vassy, can you pull, because I know you're wrenched, can you pull Collector Express's link, throw it in the chat, and we get 3 people go over there and subscribe to Collector Express, get them to 600. Let's do that. We got the men's room over 100 the other night on Monday, I think it was, on the stream, so let's get Collector Express over that 600 mark. Boba's ship will all be slave 1 to meet. Same here. Save here. That sounds like a My Little Pony. It's Fire Spray, the new My Little Pony, coming this fall from Hasbro's.
Fire Spray along with Ice Queen.
Wait, Ice Queen. You mean the one that used to be called Ice Man?
No, it's a ship now.
There's Collector Express's link right there. There it is, right there. Yeah, I get this channel over the 600 mark for us. Do it. Or else I'll be forced to torture you with this.
Well.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'm do it. Yeah, my boo thing, Grace Randolph out there. I'm gonna start tagging her on the like I said, I'm gonna start tagging her. Horny Elf said it in the chat.
So
there you go. There's your Grace.
You should auto tune that.
I can do that. I can play with the audio a little bit on there.
Like a deeper voice.
So make her sound like she's in Gwar or something.
Yes, freaking orc.
She's an orc. The age of man is over. Grace said so.
Yes.
Oh no. God damn it, Adam. All right.
that's just a car.
There you go. Oh, you're welcome, Collector Express. You are welcome. Absolutely happy to help. DM me on Twitter. We'll talk about getting you on one of the live streams. Yeah, so Disney has renamed Boba Fett's ship the Fire Spray. Again, they have completely lost their damn minds and are just seemingly fine with making Disney Star Wars as non-offensive and as possible to everybody. So, I mean, I think
so why did they change it from Slave 1 to this?
Because marketing a toy with the name Slave on it is terribly inappropriate and problematic in 2021.
I mean, do they just, when they hear the word slave, just automatically, like, in their brain is just filled with black people in chains? Because they're kind of missing
racist.
that slavery has been around for... It's just a thing that has happened a lot, and it's a thing that happens still, technically, in the world. Like, it's a thing.
Yep.
It's in movies.
Yeah.
It's like, like, it's not a... Like, out of all the words, it's an interesting one to be concerned with.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Collector Express says it's sushi time for Tommy on the men's room. There are now over 100 subscribers. Yep. It was fine in 1977, says Superfan Adam Shawhan. Was anybody really talking about being offended by the name Slave 1? Says Horny Elf. No, they were not. This is just...
I'm trying to imagine some nerds. I'm trying to imagine nerds being like, we're talking about Star Wars. And remember Boba? And he gets on his ship. And, you mean that bigot ship? That disrespects people that don't have freedoms? It's
yep.
Like, well, I mean, okay.
These are the same people that are offended by when you talk about like computer programs. You have your master command and your slave command and whatever. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, totally. My master chip and then my bitch chip, you know?
Yep. So they're all worked up about that now too. That these are the people that are offended by things like this. It's like, oh my God, a slave drive on a computer? That's racist, you bigots. You know, it's like, come on, Neil Goldman. Come on, you know.
Yeah, come on. Let us have a little fun here, all right? It'll make you money. Don't you like that?
When I hear the word slave, the first image that's conjured in my mind is not, Roots or something like that. It's, okay, what context is the word being used in? And this is because, I don't know, I have firing fucking synapses in my head and my brain works and I have cognitive reasoning skills, not cognitive dissonance. I seriously cannot fathom living a life like that, to where like you're perpetually just offended by everything. It's pathetic, and it's not even this is not a large contingent of black people complaining about this either. This, my friends, is woke white people. That's who's complaining about this, is woke ass white people.
Well, it's like as horny calf or horny Alf says in the chat, slaves are meaning other than people in chains. I mean, you ever hear the phrase like, slave to your whim, or, people are, they give in to something specifically. I mean, it doesn't mean that you're, a African-American slave, which I assume is what they think it just means only, like, or something like oppression. And it's like, I mean, yeah, it could mean oppression, but it's also a bad guy's ship in a villain mood. Like, I don't know. Just, I mean, if it was called Rainbow One, I mean, how does fire spray sounds like what a middle schooler would come up with the name and then also go, no, that's pretty dumb. Never mind, let's do a different one.
Yeah, they're like, no, we can't do that. Collector
like fire spray, that badass guys? No, Timmy. Okay, never mind.
So yeah, that's the fire spray problem. But we are, I'm getting the hook from the other side of the room, so we're gonna wrap it up here, ladies and gentlemen. Rook, thanks for joining us this morning, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem, brother.
Let's see. Clown World says it's okay. Boba Fett has murdered countless people, but pick a better ship name, bro. You've got he said it. You know what time it is, ladies and gentlemen. I haven't played it this morning.
You've got to do better.
There you go. There's Black Falcon, ladies and gentlemen.
They should call it the Oppressinator.
The Oppressinator. Oh God, I love the chat, man. Superfan Adam Shawhan, Collector Express, Clown World Review. Tony joined us for a little while. Horny Al. Let's see who else is here. Like I said, Collector Express. Vassy was here. Laura 44. Superfan Adam Shawhan. Brightest Day. Thank you all. What About was up in the house. JM 2021. Brutal Morningwood, of course. Yeah, you guys and gals. Keely Chow, you're awesome. I appreciate every single one of you. Pursuing Paranormal was here. So thank you all. Thank you each and every one for joining us this morning. Be sure to subscribe to The Rookie Critic. Get over there and check out his content. He's got a lot more in the pipe. So he's got a lot of movies to watch, which mean more reviews. We'll get him, and I'm going to bring you and Angus back on together soon, because you guys are fun to stream with as a duo with Tony and I. So we're gonna do that soon. And you guys know what I've got coming up. I don't need to go into detail with that. We talked about it last night. And just stay tuned to the channel, because I'll probably be releasing a video later on tonight, because I'm home alone all weekend. So I'm Temple Queen at the place to be reviews. I've been here with all of yous. If I don't see you, have a great day, a pleasant tomorrow. I'll catch you on the next one. And remember, it's better to burn out than fade away. Star-Lord, you toxic white male son of a bitch. Take him home. Did I hit the right button? I did not.
Boom!